So if you also want to experience the world of Pokemons in Minecraft, then you should try these 3 modes which are best in the market. And not only that, I'm going to rate each and every mode based on their experience, gameplay and animations. So you can find the best one for yourself. So let's get started with the first mode, which is PokeCube, and this is available in the most of the marketplaces, and you can play with a premium account or without a premium account. But before getting into the world, be sure to like this video and comment down what I can improve in my videos and what do you want to see in the upcoming videos. Alright, we are into the game, and I was really hoping for a custom main menu, but yeah, there's a default one, but that's fine. Let's just hop into the world. And I was exploring the world for a minute or so, and I was spawned into this house, and there's a professor and a healer, and the healer can heal my Pokemon if I am not wrong. And there's a lot of things going on, like the death mark. I never died in this world, but yeah, it's still showing up there. And there's a huge corrupted chunk. I don't know why it is here, but let's just leave it there. We will get our first Pokemon from the professor, and the professor seems quite angry, but I don't care about that. But the professor have a lot of types of Pokemons like grass, water and fire type. There's also a poison type, which is, I don't know why it is here, but there's a lot of type here. You can choose any one of them, and I will just choose Chikolita, and you will get 4 additional perks from this professor, and these things will actually help you in the beginning. But anyways, we are not here for that. We are just exploring the mode. Talking about exploration, the world generation is just the simple world generation of vanilla Minecraft, but actually with some dungeons, and these dungeons actually contain some Pokemons, like some rare Pokemons, and some of them which are not available on the surface, but most of the Pokemons will be on the surface. Other than that, I was trying to locate a custom biome, but I didn't find any. So yeah, there's no custom biome in this mode. And same goes for Nether. There are some Pokemons here and there, but no custom structures or custom biomes in Nether as well. And I think the custom biomes and custom structures are limited in this mode, and actually that concludes this mode because it feels incomplete and glitchy at the same time. And also there are no beginner tutorials, so it will be hard to figuring out how to complete this mode. So you can just skip it because the other 2 modes are just way better than this one. So let's just move on to the second mode, and let me just give you the conclusion of this mode. These modes just deserve a 1-star rating and nothing more than that. So you can just try second or third mode. And the second mode is Pixelmon. This mode is quite popular because it was launched in 2012 and still gets updated each and every year. But anyways, let's just move on to the main things, which is the showcase of this mode. And now I am in the Pixelmon mode, and the first impression is quite good. I can choose between 10 generations, and there are a lot of Pokemons I can select from, but for now I will just go with Charmander because I am familiar with his abilities. And again, we are spawned in the village, but that's not our concern here. And this mode has a lot of things to offer, like the vending machine, and there are a lot of NPCs wandering around here, and some of them are actually working in the structures. And not only that, you can summon your Pokemons, and the Pokemons are quite realistic but not suited to the Minecraft environment. And also the Charmander actually follows you, not like the previous mode. And also there is this structure which actually contains 3 of these NPCs. They are like trainers. You can just fight them off using right click, and I am actually doomed here because I just clicked on him, but you get the point. Just come here and gather XP, and that's all. Also, since my Charmander is fainted, you can just come into this structure and you will find yourself with a PC that you can use to store your extra Pokemons here. And there's also a healing machine. You can use it to heal your Pokemons easily. And that's all for the beginner experience. Other than that, there are a lot of structure around you, and the terrain generation is quite impressive in this world. You will get to find a lot of structure like this. You can also add minimap mode if you want to, because it will help you track how much you have explored in this world. But the terrain generation is just on another level because everything is custom made. Even the villages are custom made here, and there's a lot of Pokemons wandering around you, and the NPCs are also there. And you can also spot yourself some boss Pokemons here, and you can fight them off if you want to. But the best part of this mode is just the NPCs, because there are a lot of NPCs you can talk to. And now let's just talk about the battle experience. So in a battle, you can actually check your bag, how much Pokeballs you have, and other items that you can use while you are in battle. You can also change your Pokemon if your Pokemon is about to die, and you can actually run off if you want to. There's also attack info in the right side. You can check which attack is the best for the opponent and actually can track the battle going on using the text in the middle of the battle screen. But now let's just talk about the Nether, and the Nether actually have its own type of Pokemons. Also the terrain generation of Nether is not actually the vanilla one, it is actually in between vanilla and a Pokemon world. So you can find a lot of structure that are not in the vanilla world, but also you can find the structure that are actually in the vanilla world. And that concludes this first impression of this mode, and the impression is very good. There are a lot of things I didn't even explore yet, but I can easily give this mode a 4-star rating because it is actually good. There are custom biomes, custom structure, and mainly the Pokemons are very good and implemented quite well. And this mode actually feels good when you are playing in multiplayer world or with your friends. So if you want to play multiplayer, you can definitely try this mode. But let's just move on to my personal favorite mode, which is Cobblemon. This mode is just on another level, and as you can see, the main menu is also custom made and it just looks like a Pokédex, and you can just click on single player and there's a tutorial world that you can play, and it will teach you a lot about the mode, and there's a lot of things inside it. But let me just give you the sneak peek. You will spawn inside a big ship and you will have to explore this map. This map is quite big and there's a lot of fundamentals of this mode inside this map. You can just explore it by yourself. But now let's just talk about the beginner survival experience. In this mode you will find yourself with a voxel type Pokemons, and these Pokemons are just perfectly suited for the Minecraft world, and I actually like them more than the 3D ones. But to actually get started, you just have to press M or Q key and you will get to choose Pokemons between 10 generations, and you can choose any one of them, but I will just choose Charmander this time because he's just one of my favorite Pokemons, and you can just summon it using the R key, and the Pokemon is actually so cute. And also you will get to see a custom advancement in this mode as well, and the Pokemon is like literally so cute and perfectly suited for the Minecraft environment. But let me just show you the battle screen. So here's the PG and I will battle him with R key or left key, and then you can just switch into the battle screen. You can actually exit it out and I will just attack, and every attack in this mode have its own animation, and that's a huge W point for this mode. And there's a update ongoing which will add exponentially more animations and Pokemons in this world. Other than that, you will find yourself with a lot of types of Pokemon in this world, and that's the normal point for every Pokemon mode. And talking about the terrain generation, the terrain generation is just the normal vanilla one and nothing so usual in this terrain generation, but there are structures here and there. Also you will need 3 basic items, which are PC, then this posturing block and a healing machine. And the PC will be used to store your extra Pokemons, and you can just store any of them, and you can use posture blocks to get them out of the machine, and they will just move in your surroundings. And using the healing machine you can actually heal your Pokemons. And also there are a lot of items in this mode like Pokeballs, and one of my favorite is Quick Ball and Master Ball, and you can use them to capture any Pokemon. But talking about Pokemon, you can actually evolve your Pokemon, and the evolving animation is just on another level. You can use the candies to evolve the Pokemon quickly, and the animation is just so good. You get this particle surrounding the Pokemon and then it will get lifted into the air, and the sudden boom will evolve your Pokemon into the next stage. And also the capturing animation is so good. The Pokemon just gets into the Pokeball and the Pokeball will just shake for a minute, and depending on the Pokemon it will just get captured. And there is this Pokedex which is just on another level as well, because the Pokedex is just perfect for this mode, and you can just tell how many Pokemons you have captured or you know about, and then you can just see what they can do, what are their abilities and other things. And you can actually scan the Pokemon using the Pokedex, and you can get the information like the level and the name, and after that the Pokemon will actually show their name normally, because otherwise it will just show question mark question mark question mark. And also there are these fighting animation for each and every attacks and Pokemon. So these are just the normal Pokemons, so you can just imagine the legendary ones. Their animations are on another level, and there is a new update coming up soon that will add a lot of more animations, and those animation I will just show in the end of this video. And you can also update and analyze your Pokemon using this chart or menu. In this menu you can swap out abilities, you can analyze your statistics of your Pokemon, and there are lot of abilities depending on how much your Pokemon is evolved, and you can actually do this for each and every Pokemon. And that's all for this mode as well. And now you know why this one is my personal favorite, and this one mode actually deserves 5 stars. And you can just try it yourself because there's a lot of things I didn't even showed you, but you can try it yourself and tell me in the comments which one is your favorite mode or which one do you want to try. And there's one more thing I want to tell you, which is I am going to start a Cobblemon series soon. So if you are interested, you can just subscribe and be sure to like this video. The like goal is just 100 likes. I hope we will reach the like goal, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.